Hello again. In today's video, I will show you how to use Agents Manager widget in KMX Kanban. What we're going to do is first, we're going to use KMX Create Architect sub-agent to spawn another sub-agent. This is a bit more complex scenario. It takes nearly 20 minutes in the whole video. So if you want to skip it and go to the end of the video, you'll see how we spawn easily another SEO expert sub-agent. Let's go. I'm excited to start a new series, a bit shorter videos. The last 3 videos were a bit longer, 10, 15, and 25 minutes, but I wanted to give you a full walkthrough KMX Kanban software. But today I'm going to focus on a single tool in our KMX Kanban, which is Agents Manager. And hopefully the video will be shorter. As you can see, the system comes with 2 sub-agents preloaded, and they're marked as a system, so you cannot remove them. One of them is KMX Kanban. This is the agent that actually manages the tasks in our KMX Kanban board. So if we open the description of this sub-agent, we can see it's got a lot of instructions on how to manage the tasks on our Kanban board. So there's MCP list tasks, then there's get task, update, create, and all that is required to fully manage our Kanban board. So just scroll to the bottom. Just more descriptions how it's supposed to react in some scenarios like response format, error handling, and stuff like that. So this is the preloaded KMX Kanban. We've got another one, which is a system agent. It's an interesting one because KMX Create Architect is an actual sub-agent for creating sub-agents. Let me explain. So this KMX Create Architect agent is actually analyzing code patterns, extracting components and files. So read main configuration files, identify all API routes. Basically what it does, it scans your project. Once it's analyzing your project and knows the file structure, folder structure, and then basically knows exactly how your system operates and knows the documentation of your system, it generates a specialized architect agent, which then you can use it to create functional specification. So if you have your BRD, business requirement document, how a certain feature is supposed to work, but there's no technical documentation. There's no what kind of function it should be using when developing the feature, what database column. This is where the architect kicks in. It's going to analyze the BRD, so business requirement document, which in our case is a task on our Kanban board. And then it will, if we ask it, it will create a new task with exact technical documentation, how the agent should progress and what function, what database column, what should we use to implement it. So let's do it. Let's start it. Let's start our agent. We're starting Cloud Agent here. This task is done from previous video, so I will just mark it as done. And now I will just ask Cloud to use our KMX Create Architect, found an project sub-agent here. So it should appear here. So let's just say that. Please use our KMX Create Architect to create Carol Web Designer Architect sub-agent. So sub-agent just found web designer project. Sub agent. Okay, let's send that and we'll see what's gonna happen. I hope it's gonna understand my command. As you can see, it is using our KMX Create architect. Now you can see it's spawning the agent. So it's creating a directory in our project for cloud agents. So let me just allow this. Okay, it finished. So it analyzed the whole website we have on our Next.js, and it's spawning this architect subagent. So let's have a quick look what it's trying to do. So project architecture overview. So it knows the framework, the version, it knows the build tools. Then you can see there's a full application structure with files, folders, and everything. Utility components, context providers, layout components, section components. So it's like a full overview how our website actually works. So critical rules: never implement code directly, always check existing code first, maintain consistency. So then there's some standard rules added. So yeah, let's allow this. Okay, finished. So if we switch to project, we should see the architect and we see the description just we went through. We can edit it manually. So if there's some stuff that you're not happy with, you can easily go and just edit and save. So that's it. Also, there's a way to send a prompt to terminal. So if I just send edit project context section, add extra bullet points about KMX Kanban YouTube fan. So if I just, I'm not going to send that, but if I send it this, it will send a task to our AI assistant to edit the agent, the architect agent, and it will have our description here. So the AI should just go and do it. So that's ready architect, and we're gonna try to use it shortly to prepare some tasks for us. Now I will show you how we can use the architect subagent that we just created on this project to give us a technical documentation in how to implement a certain feature. So let's say we have this website from our previous videos, and imagine I just want to add a section with YouTube videos, but I don't want to manually specify the videos from KMX software channel. I want the website to automatically pull it from the YouTube channel, which will require API from Google and certain implementation, a bit more complex, just rather than standard HTML. Let's try it. First, we're gonna create our BRD task. So let's say create YouTube section. And we will just mention to create a simple section that is pulling the latest 4 videos from our YouTube channel. Maybe let's do 3 videos. Nicely spawned. Maybe 4. Okay, let's do 4. So create YouTube section with latest 4 videos from, and I just need our channel, YouTube. From this channel, create YouTube section with latest 4 videos from this channel. And now we say just videos needs to be automatically pulled from YouTube using Google API. Okay, I think that's enough. Maybe a bit styling. The videos should be playable on the website. Also add button on the bottom, and let's call it view more videos. And what we're going to say, just that it's linking to our channel and opening a new tab. So also add button on the bottom, view more videos. That is linking to the channel URL and opening in a new tab. That's like a new feature. We just added this task. And what we want now, we want to see how it's going to be executed, what technical specification our architect will give it. So now I'm going to send another prompt to say to use the architect. So use the project sub agent architect, analyze T0002, and create new task with technical specification on how this feature should be implemented. Okay, and send that on. Now we should see the newly created architect spawning. It says it's going to use the sub agent, create text spec. Wait. I don't see. Let's see if we have this agents. I forgot. You have to restart Cloud Code. So once we spawn the agent, it's visible here, but actually it was not visible here. Now it is. Okay. So what we're going to do, we try again. But I just resend the same prompt here. But now it should see the architect and we should see the little label. Now let's use the architect agent to analyze this task. There we go. So you have to be sure you see the sub agent is spawning this way with a background. If it's not, that means it's not using sub agent. It's still using the main agent. So that's going to take a minute probably. It's going to analyze everything. It knows the structure of the application. So we should shortly see a new task. Okay. Now I can see the agent went through our description that we had and updated it. So you can see loads of information. We had only a couple bullet points, but let's have a look what's here now. So feature requirements: display latest four videos. We had that automatically fetch, embed video player, and then view more videos button, and architecture overview, component structure. So look at this. It exactly mentioned how it's supposed to be structured based on our application. So the architect knows. Then you've got the environment configuration that we have to make to get this feature working. Data fetching strategy. So the API get benefits. And then the YouTube parameters, it's just step by step instruction how it's supposed to deliver that feature. YouTube iframe API, implementation, instructions, all the functions that it should do, even an example of the function performance optimization and implementation steps and testing checklist. Amazing. That's a lot. Like it's really nice for production that it has everything. For our demo, it's probably too much, but let's keep it. Let's keep it and see how it works. So there's another task that been created by the architect, which is a technical implementation YouTube section with API integration. It's a bit weird now because it edited the other one description with a lot of technical specs, but this one has even probably more. So very similar description, but then it got subtasks. How to actually deliver the feature. So set up Google Cloud project and enable YouTube data, generate and configure API. So I'm gonna keep just stuff that is because I have to do this one and I have it done already, so I can just place the API key. So this one is done really. I can mark it as done because I have it ready. Generate configure API credential. That's also manual my work. Then configuration YouTube image domains, create TypeScript interface. So that's all for AI now. Caching, so you can see it's going to use caching. It's not going to always probably hit the Google API to save API requests. Um, Optimize performance. That's really good to-do list. So we just can kick it off now. Let's deliver this and let's see if we can get this section, YouTube section, on our website. In the meantime, I will fill in the API credentials for YouTube in our local env file, and I let the AI to just go on. So start working on task T002 and T003, which is a technical spec for T02, and it contains all the subtasks. Okay, let's send it on. Finished. So it mentions that it added thumbnail, images configuration, TypeScript interface, API service layer, secure API route, YouTube component. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look how it looks. So it's loading our page, and we'll see if there's a YouTube section. It's not here. A little bit down. Well, here we go. Wow. So that's automatically pulled our latest videos from our YouTube channel, and I should be able to play them on this website with a nice pop-up. Look at it. Hello everyone. Welcome to the introduction video of KMX Kanban software. Nice. And when I click on this, the cursor is just mind blowing for me. When I click on view more videos, it should take us to our channel, and it does. So that's it. Perfectly worked. Thank you, Cloud Code, for doing the great work. Now we're going to do a quick summary on what was done. So, first, we've created a sub agent called Architect in our project. We've used our KMX, so it's KMX create architect. So we've used another sub agent to spawn our architect agent, sub agent in the project. Then we've used the architect agent to analyze our BRD. So we wanted a YouTube section. It analyzed it. It created a technical specification, how it's supposed to be delivered based on our project structure. And then we got our main cloud code agents to deliver that. Outstanding. Work done. I promised this video will be shorter, but now it's already 20 minutes. And sorry for that. I just can't keep it so tiny. That the situation, the scenario we've actually delivered was quite complex, I'd say, and that's why I don't want to finish that video just yet, because this is not, and usually it's not going to be the way you're going to be spawning the subagents. So I want to show you a really simple way on how you can spawn another subagent without all this what we've done with our KMX Creator architect. So let's say I'm not going to spend a lot of time now because I want to keep the video short, and it's really simple process to create another subagent. So let's just do it. Let's imagine I want to do an SEO expert. Okay. So quickly create SEO expert. I use Sonnet for this. I can give it, let's say, orange color, create. That's a ready agent. You see it's already here. It should be deployed. So if I restart my cloud, go again, go to agents, I should see my SEO expert. And now the only thing I'm going to do is send a query to our main cloud code saying, make this AI agent SEO expert. Use standards from 2025. So let's see. So that's sent to our cloud. It should just get it done for us quickly, and that's it. That's how you usually gonna spawn new subagents. Okay, that's done. So let's take a look through our cloud code at the agent, and then we'll look into our widget. So if I view the agent, you can see it's got all the description, and we'll see if it's here also. It is. It's automatically refreshed. So you can see the SEO expert agent 2025 standards. You are an advanced SEO specialist with deep expertise in modern search engine optimization. And then we've got like a technical SEO standard. So core web vitals optimization, JavaScript SEO, mobile first, schema markup, international SEO, site architecture, page speed, content optimization, AI and machine learning SEO, link building and authority, local SEO, analytics and reporting, emerging SEO trends, and then analyze its approach. When analyzing website or content, I will conduct technical audit, evaluate content quality. A lot of information here. You can see it even suggests the source of applications it can use. So Screaming Frog, Sitebulb, Ahrefs, SEMrush. So Google PageSpeed. So all the tools that are really useful when looking into SEO. So this is usually how you would spawn the agent. So now I can just ask the agent the same. I'm not going to do that, but same as we did with Architect, I can just ask to analyze our code and website, create a task of what's supposed to be changed on every page. We've got only one page, but on the page, any meta tags, any meta description, schema, everything that's needed to actually improve the SEO. And then once the task is created, we can again delegate it to our main cloud code. So that's it. That's how you can easily spawn the agents. I know most of the video I was showing the architect on, which is a bit more complex, but I want to give you a full feedback on how you can uh, do it for each project in KMX Kanban, because it's quite important to have an architect agent. Make sure to keep it up to date. So if, let's say, you're updating your application with a lot of features, with a lot of backend code, your agent might go out of date. Then you just ask the main cloud code to reanalyze the project structure, have a look at your architect agent, and update the relevant sections. So make sure you keep that in mind, that it's not going to be always up to date and have to be refreshed every so often. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for joining. I hope you like it, and soon we'll have more videos. So make sure you like it, subscribe to our channel, share if you can, and see you later.